Tap. Okay. Right. Good to go. G2G.
Mm-hmm.
G2G, not B2B. Oh wait, no, that's business terms.
Body to body.
Body to body. Like, so weird. Why not use? Why is it called business to business? Why not body to body? Ataupun brain to brain. Tapi that's actually for more that's for zombies, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or apa the cyberpunk future where we don't own our bodies.
Oh yeah, brain to brain. Yes.
So the only way to communicate is via brain to brain. That's the most encrypted communication available because it is not owned by any corporation.
But what if the communication network is owned by a corporation?
There's a plot twist. It was never secured. Always
In the
has
first
been. That where we start.
Shall we start? Yep.
Yep, let's go.
Welcome to dia.log, the Game Matters podcast.
What's up?
Episode 116. And we are at the end of August. What was supposedly a hectic month for video games. But it seems like this is the only month left of hectic. The only hectic month left for video games.
Yes. Because the rest have taken a week off, a month off, a year off. Depends. Depends on who you ask.
The usual stuff. I mean, business as usual lah. As some will say, B2B, B2 usual. Introducing the panel, we have Danial over there.
Hello.
On the other side is Anan. And I am Amirul Mekronos Ashraf. And hey, video games in general, they're cool, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
could be.
Potentially cool video games. But are we talking about potentially cool video games or just video games? This time around.
Depends. Depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on what kind of topic shall we spin today. So who's going first? Who's drawing the short straw?
Short,
More like wide.
Wide, yes. Wide straw, yes, that's nice.
for the boba tea. Okay, let's go then. So, less about video games, but rather the way you consume video games. I'm staring at a wide screen. No, ultra wide monitor right now.
Ooh.
It's an Acer Nitro XZ34. 34 stands for the 34-inch. 2CU. I guess that's the monitor name because the monitor computer things are supposed to be named as a robot. The only thing that makes sense is 34 in there. Okay, 34-inch. Right.
I mean, so it's the XB247U3, and then like some models later, okay, lost track.
Or near replicant version 1.2247448171139.
Dot.
I forgot. Yeah.
It's continuing. The numbers continuing. Pi number not pi. It was what? Square root pi? Yeah, square root 1.5.
Yeah,
right?
square root pi, yeah.
Square root 1.5. Square root 1.5 is like a continuous number.
Irrational number.
It all adds up. So yeah, this monitor's good. But what I'm surprised is this is basically my first time actually like spending time not just looking on at a ultra wide monitor but actually using it. And you know what? I have a problem going back after this.
Oh, it's life changing.
Oh no, this is like
no.
you have upgraded and now
Too
there's no
much.
turning back. You cannot settle for less. Oh no.
I've tasted the forbidden honey. I cannot eat anything else.
Everything else is nothing. It's pure bread. No bread. It tastes like sand. This is the only one I cannot. So why do I say so? First, for one thing, like right now, I'm staring at two screens. I'm looking at my OBS recording, and then half of the other screen is just looking at our Discord, just to see what's up.
Oh,
So-
the hacker style.
So if I'm doing this with my old setup, which is all just like 1080p, right? If you try to put OBS and Discord side to side, they won't split in half. Like OBS begrudgingly wants to like, oh, we are taking like 70% of the screen by hook or by crook. That's the way it is. I don't make the rules. And I think this is even not 50-50 or maybe 50-50. It looks like 50-50. But yeah, but ultra-wide settles that problem. Yes, this is a very particular like edge case, and it's a very edge case that I personally have, but not everyone. But it solves my particular problem, and now I cannot live without this. The other is that playing with ultra wide in the games that supports it, or more on that later, is like it is quite a change. You know how racing games benefit with like wider FOV, field of view,
Yep.
so that when you see more, you get to see like on the peripheral vision how ridiculous fast you are right now relative to you in the center. So that's why when you have a very tight screen, especially like you see at the cockpit cam and it's a very tight view, you don't really feel the speed. But if you like go zoom out just a bit, like Trackmania style, far chase cam, now you can feel like, what the hell am I doing right now? Are you sure this is 200 kilometers per hour? This feels faster. And that's what happens when I play Forza now. Especially on the Hot Wheels track, like, ooh, that's quite the experience. It feels like, oh yes, I have my need for speed fulfilled. Ironically, not by need for speed, but yeah. The other thing I find like useful with a ultra wide monitor is like playing strategy games. Or you see wide, you get to see more of the stuff on screen. Imagine playing a city builder. You don't have to like go scrolling every day. You just get to bask in the glory of whatever weird contraction you have built, whatever weird city that you have constructed. It's all in plain view. It is a satisfying feeling. And also like for productivity work, as I mentioned about the OBS and Discord, right? It's also a game changer as well. Like I'm putting like my I usually work when I'm doing writing on the site. We have the WordPress editor on the site. The other is like the reference window for like, oh, I'm looking at the email, or I'm looking at a press release on a website, something like that, right? The extra space is worth it, man. You feel like you want to do work with this thing.
No.
But it's not without its pain, weird quirks, and that's due to the weirdness of like monitors in general, especially HDR monitors. Okay, so first thing, the weird thing is, this Acer monitor advertised itself as having a refresh rate as high as 144 Hz.
Okay.
Okay. However, there is a fine print. The fine print is 144 Hz with display port cable with DP. So take a guess what HDMI is limited to.
120.
Close but not.
Oh, 90.
110?
90 is closer.
75.
Getting cool.
59?
Oh, colder.
90.
75?
Yeah, I already said 90.
90
70.
is the closest so far. 90 to 120.
It's 95 hertz.
Getting hotter.
99.
It's steaming. Oh, it's almost there.
97 hertz.
No, it's 100.
It's one.
The arbitrary number of 100 hertz.
Why 100?
I
It's
don't
very
know.
arbitrary.
I don't know. Why is 100 hertz? I'm looking at everything.
It's either like 60, 75, 90, 120, 144.
Even 97 makes sense, right? There is settings for 97 hertz for some displays before. 100. It's capped at 100, which is weird. And the fun part is that I have to look through, not at the manuals I have included in the package, because it doesn't include it only include the setup setting, like your here's how to assemble the monitor and plug it to your computer, and that's it. I have to look up online to find some other PDF manual stuff and find the fine print. Like they show it at the spec sheet, saying that we are limited at 100 Hz with HDMI 2.0. Okay, I spent 4 to 5 hours figuring out why am I not getting 100 Hz. Is it because I turn on HDR? Is it some settings I think there's variable. No, it doesn't have variable refresh rate. I think it's called VBR or something. I can't remember. It's their own kind of thing for faster latency stuff. Is it because I underclock it? No, I can overclock it for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the extreme game mode actually changes the monitor, other than I can feel it getting a bit warmer. So yeah, there's a lot of weird quirks that I have to play through and figure out, and it's not fun, especially if you have no idea about how monitors work, gaming monitors in the age of 2022 works.
Yeah. I mean, especially with the confusing standards of HDMI and DisplayPort. I mean, DisplayPort is okay. HDMI is confusing as hell.
Yeah, HDMI.
It doesn't at all.
The fun part is that I learned HDMI first because I have to look at whatever the purifier wants HDMI, right? How do you want to get the higher refresh rate? So weirdly now you have the HDMI 1.4 and then you have 2.0, which is mostly the current standard, and then you have HDMI 2.1, which is the weird one where it goes to 8K.
Okay. Here's the thing. Based from what I've seen, what I've read, the way HDMI is defined now, the specification is that HDMI 2.1 is just the updated 2.0. So let's say a device say it's HDMI 2.1 compatible, it doesn't mean it's 8K compatible or HDR 4K 120 Hz. So that gets confusing. From the normal 2.0, the way we define, okay, if it says it's 2.0 means it has all the latest, it's compatible with the latest update specification. But now, okay, it's 2.1. No, it doesn't mean this monitor, this display can support up to the highest spec, the new update. Just say, okay, it's just a refresh of the 2.0 standard. What?
It's so weird. And the way they describe, you have to look at sites and the people who know the tech sites that cover this kind of stuff to actually figure out what's the maximum resolution and refresh rate combo that it can go, because the standards only define the throughput, which is whatever gigabit per second, those kind of thing, which is useless to the common person who just wants to know, hey, can I run this 4K 60 or not?
Yeah, because it's up to the manufacturer. Let's say, okay, based on this bandwidth, we can give, let's say, HDR on 4K for 60 hertz. Let's say, like at some arbitrary number. But that's not part of the, how do I say, like the consumer. They don't know about that.
Yeah, it's less of like, oh, we can checklist this, and this, but rather,
No,
okay, we
doesn't
have a
work that
square
way.
box. How much setting you can fit in there? How much feature can you fit in there? HDR fits this much. You know? It's like you are installing a game on your hard disk and figuring out, is it enough here? Can we slot it here? It's
Yeah.
just what the heck, man. So apparently, when I discovered DisplayPort, DisplayPort cable is just like, it's a DisplayPort cable.
Yeah, it's literally.
You don't need to figure out, okay, this cable can do what? 1.2, 1.4? No. It's just that cable.
Yeah, and also, let's say when a cable say it's one, let's say 1.4, it's compatible with everything. There is like a 1.2, like there is a bandwidth limit, but like more or less with DisplayPort, there's none of this bullshit in HDMI. Trust me.
Yeah.
And plus, DisplayPort in general, and maybe there are edge cases, in general, DisplayPort can produce higher frame rates.
Yes.
So there you go. You gamers out there, if you have a PC, you should be using DisplayPort apparently.
Yes,
for
exactly.
For the
Because
higher frame rate.
In like professional workload, something like workstation, they use DisplayPort instead of HDMI. HDMI is for consumer media, something that we get because of television.
Yep.
But for computers, let's say you buy a Quadro card, right? You get DisplayPort. You don't get HDMI.
Oh, okay. Now
Because
I know.
it's the carryover, I think, from DVI.
DVI.
Yeah,
Something
makes sense.
along that line. So yeah, it's catered towards like professional and then like defined specification that you follow instead of something that, okay, we define the spec and then let the manufacturers deal with this kind of bullshit according to their heads.
Yeah, but also, for people who are using gaming laptops, you probably don't have a DisplayPort, but a mini DisplayPort. So that's another problem. Well, time to buy a new cable. But that's it. To whatever I have tried is only capped at 100 hertz because of this sort of bullshit.
Which is a shame.
The other bullshit about about monitors these days, right? HDR.
HDR standard, yes.
Yeah.
Or the lack of it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing about standards. It should be, okay, we have one standard that we follow, but no. Oh, this standard is stupid. We have to make a new standard. So we have two standards. Oh my god.
You know, the one of the big things that when Windows 11 was coming up, the one of the big things, the biggest feature in relation to gaming, they touted about auto HDR.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't know the weight of the name auto HDR at first because okay, I never messed with HDR, so like, okay, that's a feature, okay, cool, I guess. And then now that I've messed around with HDR, now I know why that exists. Like, okay. First question: where do you turn on HDR?
In the menus kan? In the
display setting.
Display settings, yeah.
Display setting on where?
In the button you press, I think. Is it like that?
Oh, you're saying what, on the monitor, right?
Yes.
Okay, do you know that?
What I mean is Windows. Is it Windows setting?
That's the thing. There are two settings.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, so you activate auto HDR through monitor or what?
That's the thing. Right now, I do not know which one is the correct solution because, okay, I turn on HDR on the monitor, the blacks go blacker and the grey washes out. So then, okay, close that one. Open HDR on Windows. Similar thing happen. So what happened is I've turned on both of them. I don't know. I think it looks like the colors even more washed out and the black is like maybe darker. I don't know. But the fact that it allows you to do that and there is no like, okay, tell me which one should I do? This on the monitor or on the computer? There is no communication about which one should I do. So I don't know. I just turn off all of them, and then weirdly enough, sometimes I open Forza, I look at the settings. Does it have HDR? There is a HDR setting menu. It doesn't detect that I am opening HDR. So, excuse me, man, this is a rabbit hole. This is a mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Windows and like bullshit UI in general goes hand to hand for decades.
Yeah. Only sometimes I see the pop-up saying, oh, auto HDR is enabled. Hey, we have enabled HDR for you. Okay, so should I enable HDR on Windows right now? I mean, to be fair, there is an automatic setting on the monitor. But, you know, I don't know. Because I haven't experienced HDR before. I want to know when it's on and when it's off just to see the difference properly. So if it's just goes auto and just like, so is it on or where's the HDR here? What am I looking at? So it's weird. But then I got the PS5. I got the purifier back here. Got it strapped into this monitor. Yeah, the HDR works. It just works. Also because of the console also has the same setting. Also, you turn on HDR on the console and then you turn on the monitor. But with that, I do feel like it is a significant, like, I feel like when the PS5 detected that this monitor has that setting on, it just goes up. Okay, let's check the brightness. Setting, adjust the brightness on a system setting, not even on the game. It's a system setting. It just knows, okay, adjust the brightness. You better adjust because stuff gonna get washed out if you don't. And then it just works. There you go. Console is better.
Also better, Hersey.
And weirdly enough, this monitor, despite it being defaulted to 3440 times 1440 resolution, it can output 4K. I forgot the numbers. Hold on, let me double check because it can output 4K. Surprisingly enough, I checked on the PS5, the display setting. It says, do you want to output 720, 1080, or 4K? 2160. 2160 is enabled. Fascinating. Oh, it's not like proper 4K lah. It's like, wait, is it proper 4K? 3840 times 2160. 2160, right? That's 4K, right?
I think it's okay.
Yeah, we have two 4K. 3840 by 2160 and 4096 by... I forgot the other one.
Okay, so this is the smaller 4K lah.
Okay, small 4K. Okay.
Because understandably, because it is wide with short.
Okay.
So it makes sense. But yeah, I can play 4K games with this monitor apparently.
Excellent.
So, okay. And yeah, when playing on like PlayStation games, I do notice a stark difference when HDR is enabled. Like, do you guys know Returnal?
Yep.
Yeah, Eternal Return, right? The roguelike game, the alien shooter, third-person shooter roguelike game. It starts in this weirdly dark forest, alien forest, right? If you play on a 1080p display, it's either too dark or too all the details kind of like got lost in the details. It's just like a flat black and a bit grey spots here and there. But when you play it with a proper display, you can see all the details. Like, oh yeah, you see it. It feels more immersive. It feels like you actually see the things that you should see. And then stuff like Horizon, not Forza Horizon Forbidden West also like feels different in a way that when I go to the places at night and I see the torches and stuff lights up, right? You can feel the word is luminance. You can feel that light at the place is actually being brightened up rather than, oh, this is just a light yellow tinge that is floating on top of the torch. It does actually like bring a difference. Oh, play Gran Turismo 7 at a night race. Oh, that's something lah. Yeah, in the blackest of night. Oh, at the back side of the south. Oh, it is both tantalizing and scary. No, I haven't tried Nürburgring yet at night. I'm not sure if I want to reclaim my title as the Nürburgring Lord just now, for now. But yeah, that's my ultra wide experience. It feels like there's no turning back. Where can I find another 1K to get a good ultra wide monitor? Maybe I can skip down lah, because this one is like 1799 ringgit in price, and it has all the gaming features as you wanted lah. High refresh rate, even though it's like a TFT display because of the high refresh rate, right? It still has sRGB 100%, so color wise is actually good. As long as you disable HDR lah when you are doing like photo editing and stuff, because the darks get blacker but the colors wash up. That's apparently the actual explanation of HDR. It's not just the black goes blacker and the white goes whiter. No, the colors also wash up. Well, time to, unless someone has a free giveaway for a free monitor.
Free giveaway.
Yeah, we never know. You never know. There's
Someone
a giveaway.
sponsor us, please.
I wish.
But for now, I highly recommend not just this monitor which I'm going to review. I will have it full in written detail at gamemasters.com later on. But just ultra wide monitors in general. It's not okay.
High resolution, high refresh rate, HDR wide monitor.
Okay, maybe the HDR bit and the higher refresh rate. We can skip if you want. And save extra pennies. Ultra wide in general, yes.
Yes.
Like even
I have a question. Is it IPS? The screen
Should be.
No, TFT.
Oh, TFT.
It's TFT.
Okay.
That's why it's all the high refresh rate nonsense is there. But that said, I'm still surprised it have 100% sRGB.
Oh.
So color wise, it's okay. I mean, it's not gonna do like well on the DCI PI. So don't think content creators. Not really.
100% sRGB is enough. It should be enough.
Like if you just doing basic as Photoshop edits or shit posts, you'll be fine. This looks okay. This looks great already. Not professional content creator level, but this will do well in that department. I mean, but still, close to 2K in pricing. I think you can like skip. You can get just a good ultra wide monitor for less. Unless you want to like suffer through the HDR nonsense. Maybe it's worth it for you. I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Now I just need a actually cursed white wallpaper to go along with it.
Oh, you're gonna blind yourself, man.
I should have put the big boy BMW M8 on the desktop for the review. And then stretch.
White boy.
And then
White
stretch.
boy, yeah.
Put it as the wallpaper and then stretch. Look at the massive boy. Boy, howdy. Sorry, that's not an Audi, that's a BMW, but still.
Alright, so it's my turn. Okay,
Think fast.
so I have a question. I've button pass. Alright.
Think fast. That is your turn.
What to pause?
Unless you want to pause for a while.
No. We're going to have a bit of a tangent first. Because at the time we're recording, at the time recording, we are currently for those in the watches TV. I mean, who does that? Guys, siapa watches TV in the year 2022?
Old people.
Old people. Do you know? Yeah, speaking of people, do you know? HBO Discovery has realized that our viewer base are actually is it Discovery, Warner Brothers, or CW? I think CW. Their viewer base average at around 52 years old.
Oh god, that is
Are you sure that's not the History Channel?
No, it's the Flash channel.
Is the 30s because
Conspiracy theories, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why they changed the demography with that. Okay, cool.
So okay, why am I attention? Because starting on at time recording on Monday there will be a new Game of Thrones mini series. I think what's it called? House of the Dragons. That's the name. Or according to the video I've watched by Alternate X, Hot D.
Hot D.
Yeah,
Hot damn.
Yeah, Hot D, Hot Damn, or Hot Dragon.
Hot Dragons.
Depends on who you ask. The reason I've gone into this thing is because I've been playing this old game, an actual old game called Neverwinter Nights. It's a really good game. It's during the time of... Is it before KOTOR? Neverwinter Nights?
Yes, before KOTOR.
Yeah, before then.
You know why? Because this one developed by BioWare.
Yes.
And the second game, Neverwinter Nights 2, I believe, is developed by Obsidian. Yep. That's the whole bit. That's the whole bit because KOTOR after that followed the same thing. BioWare did the first game and then the second game was Obsidian.
Wait, Neverwinter Nights second is made by Obsidian? I did not know that.
Neverwinter Nights 2, Obsidian.
Oh, I never noticed that. I thought it was okay. That's actually an interesting tidbit.
Because Neverwinter Nights is based on the same engine, if I'm not mistaken. The Aurora.
Yeah, the Aurora engine, is it, kan?
That's the engine that powered the BioWare games before.
Yeah, the BioWare. The Jank engine.
Before Unreal and before Frostbite. Anyways, Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah. So I've been playing this in this mod that's inspired by Game of Thrones called Dances with Rogues. It's basically the question. The mod creator asked the question: what if the Game of I think it was this mod beats the Game of Thrones Telltale game by 3 years. So it answered the questions: what if Game of Thrones is a video game? And it's really quite nice. The intrigue, the politics and intrigue is very very rare for this type of RPG, action RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you would expect a game like Neverwinter Nights, where elves, elves, dwarves, everything JRPG, like CRPG, D&D stuff. And yet for this mod, they strip out all of the the weird magic stuff, so no elves and whatever, but just humans and dragons. And it's actually very gripping because I don't know how I look at my time, but it's actually I think I've played around 10 hours of the first campaign. There's 2 parts. This is the first part and I've already reached 10 hours.
Okay, but does it have actual dancing though?
No, this is very stripped back. Like this is I like to say it's very gratuitous in both violence and
okay.
It seems that's woohoo.
Because I'm looking at one of the first things that I Google a dance with rogues. One of the comments that I found is for my review / feedback for the loot scenes that you've converted over to cutscenes. Excuse me, loot scenes?
Yeah. It is a staple of back when Game of Thrones first aired. It is the one of the staples that is very adult in terms of politics and raciness. So
what says more adult than sex and violence?
Yeah. And it is actually quite a good system. The mod makers really think it through, like very political, very this is very this house is very evil, etc. While you are the noble thieves. I think we are noble thieves, but we are also involved in debauchery as well.
So you have to navigate the intrigue with carefulness and with elegance as well.
And elegance, yes.
Some may say you have to do it like a dance.
Yep. And actually, it's quite nice because this is actually the download size is I think like around 1.5 GB. And for those who doesn't know, again, at Neverwinter Nights, the packs are usually just 10 megabytes, 10 to 20 megabytes. So this pack, this two-parter, is around 1.5 GB. So let's say you play this game in the 90s. That's a big ass game. That's basically another game inside there. And I think you have to play a rogue because it's in the title, Dancing with Rogue. So Dancing with Rogue, you have to play as a rogue. And I guess the only complaint then, even though this game is now this mod itself is already a decade old at this point because it came out in 2008 and remastered in 2014. The combat, or is this a Neverwinter Nights thing? Because the combat is quite janky. Because we're playing with actual numbers. So let's say you have to unlock a door. And they will do a math calculation 11 minus 7. You cannot unlock the door. Your skill is too low. But unless you take a few potions in there, 11 lawan 12, you can unlock the door. Is this a Neverwinter Nights thing?
That's a tabletop RPG.
Yeah, that's a tabletop RPG.
At the very least. And I believe this is technically a CRPG as well. Although not technically, what you say, top down, right? It's not top down.
Yeah, it's astrometric. It's 3D astrometrical. It's a mixture of that.
The early days of 3D.
Yep, the early days. I think one of the things I just realized that it is basically the Neverwinter Nights itself, but not the mod. It's actually just you can see already the Dragon Age stuff from here already back in. Does it release in 99? I'm not mistaken because Neverwinter Nights is quite old.
2002, I'm looking.
Quite old, yeah.
Yeah, 2002.
2002, yeah.
Oh, not. Oh, there is a Neverwinter Nights game in 1991, but that's the online thing that was published by AOL, online. America Online. Oh,
wow!
Oh god, that is even older.
that's older. That's older than me. Sadly, enough.
Older than us.
Yeah, older than us. Actually.
Yeah. And this is how old do you know? Because Neverwinter Nights with this I'm looking at the cover of the game. It's old enough that it is still not considered a full own IP. You still have to attach the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons name, which explains everything. All the tabletop nonsense.
Yep, pretty much.
It is based from that tabletop nonsense. It is from there. Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate. What else are all technically the D&D universe? D&D is huge. Even though you don't know D&D, you probably played a D&D game.
And Escape counts as one.
Well, also, even if you don't play games, if you read any isekai, that's basically D&D.
Japanese D&D, isn't it?
I mean, isn't that JRPGs are all descended from Dungeons and Dragons?
Yep.
Yes. It's their take of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Yes.
But rather
Yeah.
than like the early days of JRPG, rather than hey let's make it open ended. No, we tell our story. We are the game master.
Yeah.
So
Are the games we are the game master.
Like Konosuba is prime D&D storytelling.
yeah, if you strip out the kawaii anime aesthetics, you can place it as a D&D campaign. In fact, imagine a D&D campaign which is just Konosuba. I think it works.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, you would.
I mean, if let's say the dungeon master like make the story like Konosuba like, yeah, it works.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Funny enough, kan, like I'm looking at the part 2. I haven't started part 2 yet, but it looks weird. because the first game is quite open-ended. You can do whatever you want. You have these quests, like you can do many quests, but for second one, it somehow go more linear. Didn't Neverwinter Nights also become quite linear as well?
Mhm.
Interesting choices.
I regret opening the Dance with Rogues Part 2 on the Neverwinter Vault. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't have to search the word loot to know there is loot. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Good to know. Yes.
That's a heads up. Oh god, that's a spoiler there. And I do not want to read the spoiler, which is even more questionable. It's just one word and it's already questionable.
It's given more questions than answers.
Yeah, good luck with that 30-hour campaign on that part too.
Another one. Like the best part that you can play on either this one, I'm playing on the GOG version, which is Neverwinter Nights Diamond Edition. So it's the old engine, not the remake one.
Yeah. There is a recent remake of this.
I don't find the remake, but it's actually quite like more polygons or less polygon, which is better? Here's our another tangent. Which is better?
Okay, it's always depend on context. More polygon good or more polygon bad?
If it's a racer kan, either can. Like macam Art Rally has less polygons and it's fun. But on the other hand, Gran Turismo with Forza, more polygons good.
Okay, look at GTA.
Oh, no.
Less polygon, good. More polygon, same art style. Look good? No look good. No, not look good at all. Definitive edition? I mean, bugs aside, even the art style, this just doesn't like holds up at when you like upscale it to the modern standard.
Yeah. Like that's a charm for the blockiness of the old game. Like that's the charm. Because the developers and the designers all have this own this is the highest graphics quality we can do at that time.
And then you HD it and you just basically take the same thing but put it up breast and everything. It just doesn't work. You really, if you really want to put more polygons, you gotta put it at the right places.
Yeah, and not make it terrible. Like, don't make it like clay. Looking at you, Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition. Oh yeah, fun fact about the Grand Theft Auto nyo. Another tangent. A tangent onto a tangent. Wow. We are extending time today. Do you know, actually, it's not just the game. All three of the games and also the Definitive Edition are actually running side by side. So that means there is the Unreal Engine and there is the original game engine as well. I think built into the Unreal Engine.
Yeah. The terrible way of explaining it is that it is plugged into the Unreal Engine. It's not technically the correct one, but that's the easiest way to just imagine it.
It's like so basically you have a Mini Cooper and you put in diesel. I think it's the term like you put in diesel, and even though the car will run and it will somehow like break down sooner or later, but it works for the next 10 kilometers at least.
Or if you use WordPress a lot, you can plug in all the classic HTML writing style into the new block piece editor. A bit janky, but it works.
I mean, isn't that just basically our website?
I say this with experience.
That's why, exactly. That's why, because it sounds familiar to me as well.
With authority, I speak that. But yeah, what was the previous tangent? Because I had something
The tangent
to add.
is because better more polygons, good or less polygons.
Okay, there is a situation where sometimes the additional polygon, despite it looking not as good, is actually better. It's for people who doesn't have nostalgia for the original less polygon.
Yeah, true.
That one really like people who never played a game and of that time, so they are not used to the now crispy UI text, the weird the jaggedness of the models, and the weirdly so dark, and all the textures are basically the same thing. Some people may with some of the additional tweaks, even though it kind of like ruins the charm. But for those who are not charmed by the first game, that's actually a benefit. So that there is a market for that. Now that I think of it.
Yep.
The question is, how big is the market?
Depends. Like I guess let's say if it's something like and a former exclusive now coming into an open platform. Yeah. It works.
Yeah, if it's a cult hit, then by all means try and make it as good as possible to more masses. Give it another shot. But if it's a revered classic, you better not mess it up.
Alright, so I guess that's it for our tangents and the topic of Neverwinter Nights. Cannot wait for the 40 hours.
I love that the topic of Neverwinter Nights is just a Trojan horse for other weird topics. We not really even talk about Neverwinter Nights.
It is the launching pad to good, more longer topics.
Let's keep it that way.
Yep. for good. For the greater good.
No, the longer we explore these weird tangents, the more weird discoveries we'll find.
Alright, so Anan, do you have anything to talk about today? Tonight, actually.
I played Fallout 4 last week.
Fallout 4, okay.
4, yeah.
Great. I have another tension on top of that as well.
Okay, this is gonna be a short one. So I played the Nuka Town expansion, and I stopped somewhere like after like the initial quest with the cache and something, and I remembered why I took a break from Fallout for too much fetch quests. So I'm like, oh god.
Actualism, yeah.
Oh, you don't enjoy Post-Apocalyptic Disneyland?
No.
The unique Mickey Mouse, the equivalent of a Nuka-Cola Mickey Mouse, to be there to make it better.
I hope so.
Hello, boys! And then a radio blows him up.
Yeah. I mean, okay. The quest that I was doing is finding the I forgot the star course. I think.
Oh fuck that! You mean
Yeah.
last thing kan?
Yeah, the red
Oh
thing.
fuck that!
I had to explore all the nooks and crannies to find this stupid course. Fuck this. Took me a few days because it's a fetch quest, and after 1 hour, okay, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And I cleared it.
I mean, you get a power armor and at the end, so that's, I guess
but
worth it.
the thing is, you only get power armor when you collect all 35, I think, power cores.
35.
At which the last
35.
one, you have to complete all the Nuka Town major quests. Then you can get it. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna do it. I quit.
35.
I mean, I already got like 20 something, but no, the last one, the last core, you have to complete, you have to clear the other attractions and then do quests here and there. I'm like, you know what, maybe later. Not this time. I'm kind of busy right now. If I have like 1 week of free time, I will do it. But no. It's too much fetch quests. Go here, go there. Yeah.
I mean, it could be the Cappy one, the Cappy glasses one.
Oh,
God,
shit.
that's even worse.
You know what?
I've done it before. That's even worse.
I completely forgot about the Cappy quest, and then when I saw the quest the quest slot, right? Okay, how do I do this? You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna do
Do you
something
want to know?
else.
Okay, I didn't do that, but I did it like halfway, and then I just slowly watched. Do you want to know what's the ending of that quest? You get to meet Mr. Nuka-Cola himself, the creator.
Holy shit, there is a Walt Disney there.
Yeah, there is about this. Yeah, he is literally frozen now. And he said, "Where am I? Is it in the future?" And then and then Nora and Nate say, "Yeah, it is the future."
Is his name Walt Nuka or something? I don't know.
I don't remember. I think his name is like Mr. Nuka or something like that. I forgot.
Walt Nuka.
They really went all in with the Disneyland. Oh god damn it. I thought it was just on face value. Hey, let's make a Disneyland but TV on Nuka-Cola.
If you did the quest, all 8, you have to find all 8 of Cappy. I don't remember. Like 20. But the end of it, you open the front office and you get to see Mr. Copyright free Walt Disney.
Dollar store. Walt Disney.
Because Walt Disney will always be copyrighted.
And
Disney will ensure he will be eternally copyrighted.
That's why I think the funniest bit, let's say they didn't do away with the karma system, man. Because you can either keep him alive and then give it to the girl that give you the quest, ataupun you can kill him and he's suffering because he's been alive for like what, 200 years.
Yeah.
At this point, 2247.
He should be like a ghoul. Is he a ghoul?
No, he's still human. Tapi in the fridge lah, macam Mr. House. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, his name is John Caleb Bradburton, which is a parody of John Pemberton, the creator of Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Okay lah. At least he's not a megalomaniac who thinks that he can design the world of the future. I have to watch too much Defunctland.
Yeah, isn't that just Mr. House?
I haven't watched no one.
Wait. So what do you say? Mr. House is actually Walt Disney here in the Fallout world?
Let's say, here, let's say Walt Disney dapat build his house, his Epcot kan. How is he going to control the many different people living in Epcot nanti? Of course, he use robots.
I mean, the option to raise a military is there, but I can see robots being the easy one.
Yeah, this is Mr. House, exactly.
Anyway, that's my Fallout 4 Nuka Town adventures.
I hope you had a goodie bag after that.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun, but limited time because it gets bored after like 1 hour or something.
I mean, at least you can play because my actual tangent of Fallout is that I haven't been able to play Fallout 4 since March.
Oh, you broke your Fallout 4.
Yeah, I
so
brought the game.
hard.
Okay, I brought the game in. It's only been like 70 mods.
Only 70. Yeah, rookie numbers.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, tak. The hard limit, according to Nexus mod, according to the what's it called, the open forums, the hard limit of the mods are 120. Before you need another core. Basically, you need another core to add more. So it's not even, it's halfway. And then like the problem is that it cannot run. It runs. Mm-hmm. And then it crashes. Like it crashes and then it can run, never start it anymore.
Okay, did you reinstall?
Yeah, reinstall, delete the settings over.
What other files does a mod adjust that you have to like scrub properly?
Yeah, you have
I
to
need
scrub
to
something.
scrub properly. Yeah, probably Nexus mod because they do also keep like backups. I think they have to scrub that as well.
You have to nuke down to the, how do I say it, registry, I think.
Oh,
That's like the
it's got-
forbidden lands.
oh
The
no!
forbidden lands of the registry.
It's the one where the Geiger counter go.
Yep.
I'm brave enough to explore that, but I don't recommend anyone with the experience to go
Oh
there.
no! If anyone have to go, you have to like have specific instructions. One,
Yes,
two,
you have instruction.
go
And
in,
backup.
do
You
this,
have to
go
make
out.
backup.
Oh, backup first. Yeah, go in, backup, and then go adjust, and then go out.
Yes.
Because you don't want to mess with the registry if you don't know.
Yeah. The funniest part kan, I actually reinstalled it like earlier in this week. Yeah. Because I wanted to play some Fallout lah, so do the setting, install a few. It works fine. And then there's a Windows update and then it broke.
Oh no. You broke it.
No, this time it was not even my
I
fault.
know. It's a Windows fault.
Oops, my bad. Hey, do you know that Microsoft owns Bethesda now?
My son play Fallout 76. Oh my god. So the journey. I mean, Fallout 76 doesn't have any problems on my PC. Thank God. Fallout 3 and New Vegas, it is for 32-bit, so it just runs flawlessly. So Fallout 4. Those part kan, I've installed it twice. I have to uninstall it from my usual mod launcher, and I have to download the Nexus Spinner launcher so that I can run it in the first place before it dying for the, I think like 5th time now. For the 5th time in 3 years, I think, yeah. So it do be like that. Oh well. So any more tangents you want to add, gentlemen?
I think we can go to the news.
Yeah, we can go to the news.
Because I have a big question.
Why?
I want to ask you guys here. Yeah, so what's up with Forspoken? Let me get this straight. What's up with Forspoken?
Yeah, that's my reaction.
So yeah, for those who are not in the know, can you explain?
All right. So last week at the time recording, the Forspoken Twitter account revealed a new video, which is essentially like a season reel of the game. And like, a 30-second, or just quite nice 30 seconds. Like, oh, here's some combat and all. But the caveat is that the dialogue is the most MCU cringiest stuff I've heard.
One-liner.
The one-liner, yeah, it's just... And it's not even like the MCU, the good MCU stuff lah. No, it's like the Avenger 2. The just one-liners.
It's Morbid time.
Yeah, it's just zinging there. Like, oh god, my goodness.
Okay, now I want to dig a bit deeper.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay, what do you how do you define a one-liner of an MCU-esque, so to speak? Why and okay, that's the first thing. Let's figure out that one first.
I think a good. Do you want a good one or a bad one? That's the question.
Is Hulk smash a good one-liner?
It's iconic because that's the thing.
Iconic.
Because that's the only thing I remember of MCU. That one.
That's iconic because it is the first time we get to see the Hulk finally doing Hulk things.
What, before that they never said the line? That's the say the line moment.
Yeah, that's the say line. Yeah, Hulk smash. Yeah. Because the whole of the original Hulk punya cerita back in 08, no, not a single word. Because it was a serious punya cerita.
Okay, that enlightened me somehow. I thought that was just a thing that they do. Because you know that like when Cap goes, Thor, you do go and Iron Man, you go and Hulk smash. Okay, yeah, the punchline kan, pump.
Yeah, that's like that. What makes it iconic because that's the first time we get to hear the word, the comic book word. That's it. That's the comic book word. Hulk smash. Because the two movies, the singular one and the MCU one after Iron Man was very dry, cut and dry punya cerita.
I see. Okay, back to the original question. At the example, good one first.
Yeah, Hulk smash. In Avengers, Iron Man 2, the one-liner.
I am Iron Man. That was the first one.
That's the first one, yeah. Iron Man. I think my favorite one is Iron Man 2. Sir, can you please get off the donut? Out of context, very out of context.
Excuse me, I have no context for this.
No, that one when Nick Fury.
Is it? We introduced to Nick Fury because Tony Stark masa tu was dying of I think like
poisoning.
Palladium poisoning. Yeah. So he lost his girlfriend. His best friend has stolen one of his suits. So he's basically done. So he spends the next morning after all of that on top of a donut, one of the iconic LA donuts. And this is how we introduced to Mr. Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson character with his one-liner.
Wait, is sitting on a big donut?
Tony Stark is sitting on a big donut, like in actual big donut.
Okay, not a donut signage, but an actual donut.
And a donut signage,
donut signage. Okay, that makes sense.
But it's the donut. Donut signage, like donut replica, giant donut replica.
Yeah, giant donut replica. Comically large donut.
Yeah, like the ones in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
The one that you hit the pole below.
For the crash break, pursuit breaker. Yes.
I mean, who was a good cop who doesn't like donuts? Right? Am I right?
Yep. Run away from cop. Just eat it.
Oh god, is that a one-liner? God.
Technically that counts as kind of like because the Rock said that. Yeah, Rock said that cops do like their donuts. Yeah. I remember one of the texts. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the voice text. Yeah.
Okay. So now hammer me with the cringier ones. If you have any.
Makes to do the cringiest one. I think like one example. Walaupun it's a wholesome example, tapi it's quite cringe. It's the one in Thor and Rock. Because a Make-A-Wish punya kid told Chris Hemsworth to say this lah because that's his final wish lah. Can you say this word? Yeah, can you say this word? Yeah, it's quite cringe, tapi wholesome cringe. He's a friend from work, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, what again?
He's a friend from work. I know him. Because he's beating Hulk after Avengers 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you take a face value, oh god, that is quite cringe. Tapi when you know the context, actually this is a kid with a wish. Okay, never mind then.
Technically correct. Okay. So now, okay, I've known the quips. I might have even done some. So what's the breaking point with Forspoken's one-liners?
They spot up too much. That's the question. Because we already know, okay, the lady, the lead leader is going to be in a foreign land. Okay, a foreign land, blah blah blah. But and it's deadpan. Can I say it's quite deadpan of a one-liner as well? Like, oh, let me get this straight: a beautiful and cruel magic land, twisted monsters.
Cheesy as hell.
It's straight up Hollywood, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's Hollywood writing.
It's Tom Holland Spider-Man.
That's what yeah.
So I don't know that, but the fact that there is a collective consensus, that everybody in the internet have like decided that this kind of dialogue kind of cringe. Everybody's dunking on it. The fact that we have like voiceovers parodying the whole bit. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
I'm in this Victoria, London, and everybody's dying, and there's a black moon or whatever. the Bloodborne one. I forgot the lines, but Funny West did the funny lines. So shout out to her.
I don't think I get what they're doing, trying to do. They're trying to do because it is sekarang kan everybody's loving the Marvel stuff, right? So I get where they're coming from doing like this, but
It feels like they are late to the party in some ways, right?
They are like 1 year late, a year late.
We have past peak Marvel, and then they say, hey, I know how to. Wait a second. Say now that we've mentioned Marvel and Forspoken, let me get this straight. Was Amy Hennig involved in any way with Forspoken? Amy Hennig, the person behind Uncharted. She made Uncharted, and then she gone to EA for Star Wars, and then left.
Yes.
Oh, no one.
Anything is okay.
Because Uncharted also is a very creepy game. They have those kind of self-awareness, like how many people we killing today, something along the lines.
Yeah. I remember that in Uncharted 3.
Yeah, she did Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted Golden Abyss. Oh, excuse me, she's also on Battlefield Hardline. Oh yeah.
I mean, there's no quips in Battlefield. There's no quips in Battlefield Online. That's
okay. So she's not
silly reloads.
The silly reloads, yeah.
Okay, silly reload, and then she's also credited for Forspoken. So, okay, she does not involve in any Marvel project. No, wait, I'm misremembering because she is only recently involved with a Marvel project.
Hired. So yeah, memang
the new Skydance thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the one behind her.
The secret project. Yeah, the new secret project.
Yep. She is working on a Marvel game. But so is this Forspoken? It's just her like stretching up. I can do Marvel writing. Let's try on this one.
I guess it works.
I guess so. I mean, let's see how Western Isekai Forspoken goes because I think who's the girl again? Who's the protagonist? Is it Freya?
Freya.
Yeah, I think might has misspoken with this statement, or maybe it gone viral in a good way. I don't know, but let's see. This game getting delayed. It's not coming out this year, so take your time with your quips.
No, it's just Frey. Freya is the Noctis punya wife. Her name is Frey.
Oh, Frey. Okay.
Freya
there
is the Noctis wife, of FF15. God, we're already confusing it already.
Wasn't Freya is also a character in Final Fantasy 9?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
It's popular name because of the Norse mythology
Yeah.
relation, I think.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. So we do be like that. Well. So, any more tangents you want to add, gentlemen?
Okay, we can go to the news.
Yeah, we can go to the news.
Because I have a big question.
Why?
I want to ask you guys here. Yeah, so what's up with Forspoken? Let me get this straight. What's up with Forspoken?
Yeah, that's my reaction.
So yeah, for those who are not in the know, can you explain?
All right. So last week at the time recording, the Forspoken Twitter account revealed a new video, which is essentially like a season reel of the game. And like, a 30-second, or just quite nice 30 seconds. Like, oh, here's some combat and all. But the caveat is that the dialogue is the most MCU cringiest stuff I've heard.
One-liner.
The one-liner, yeah, it's just... And it's not even like the MCU, the good MCU stuff lah. No, it's like the Avenger 2. There were just one-liners.
It's Morbid time.
Yeah, it's just zinging there. Like, oh god, oh my goodness.
Okay, now I want to dig a bit deeper.
Yeah, I'm curious.
How do you define a one-liner of an MCU-esque, so to speak? Why? Okay, that's the first thing. Let's figure out that one first.
Mm-hmm.
I think a good. Do you want a good one or a bad one? That's the question.
Is Hulk smash a good one-liner?
It's iconic because that's the thing. Yeah,
because that's the only thing I remember of MCU. That one.
Yeah, that's iconic because it is the first time we get to see the Hulk finally doing Hulk things.
What, before that they never said the line? That's the say the line moment.
Yeah, that's the say line. Yeah, Hulk smash. Yeah. Because the whole of the original Hulk punya cerita back in 08, not a single word. Because it was a serious punya cerita.
Okay, that enlightened me somehow. I thought that was just a thing that they do. Because know that like when Cap goes, Thor, you do go and Iron Man, you go and Hulk smash. Okay. Yeah, the punchline kan, pump.
Yeah, that's like that. This is what makes it iconic because that's the first time we get to hear the comic book word. That's it. That's the comic book word. Hulk smash. Because the two movies, the singular one and the MCU one after Iron Man was very dry, cut and dry punya cerita.
I see. Okay, back to the original question. At the example, good one first.
Yeah, Hulk smash. In Avengers, Iron Man 2, the one-liner.
I am Iron Man. That was the first one.
That's the first one, yeah. Iron Man. I think my favorite one is Iron Man 2. Sir, can you please get off the donut? Out of context, very out of context.
Excuse me, I have no context for this.
No, that one when Nick Fury.
Is it? We introduced to Nick Fury because Tony Stark masa tu was dying of I think like
poisoning.
Poisoning.
Palladium
poisoning. Yeah. So he lost his girlfriend. His best friend has stolen one of his suits. So he's basically done. So he spends the next morning after all of that on top of a donut, one of the iconic LA donuts. And this is how we introduced to Mr. Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson punya character with his one-liner.
Wait, is sitting on a big donut?
Tony Stark is sitting on a big donut, like an actual big donut.
Okay, not a donut signage, but an actual donut.
No, and a donut signage, yeah.
Donut signage. Okay, that makes sense.
But it's the donut. Donut signage, like donut replica, giant donut replica.
Yeah, giant donut.
Yeah.
Comically large donut.
Yeah, like the ones in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
The one that you hit the pole below.
Yeah,
the
for the crash break, pursuit breaker. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, what's a good cop who doesn't like donuts? Right? Am I right?
Yep.
Yep.
Run away from cop. Just hit it.
Oh god, is that a one-liner? God.
Technically that counts as like kind of like because the
God
Rock said
damn it.
that. Yeah, Rock said that cops do like their donuts. Yeah. I remember one of the texts. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the voice text. Yeah.
Okay. So now hammer me with the cringier ones. If you have any.
Likes to do the cringiest one. I think like one example. Walaupun it's a wholesome example, tapi it's quite cringe. It's the one in Thor Ragnarok because a Make-A-Wish punya kid told Chris Hemsworth to say this lah because that's his final wish lah. Can you say this word? Yeah, can you say this word? Yeah, it's quite cringe, tapi wholesome cringe. He's a friend from work, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, what again?
He's a friend from work. I know him.
Oh.
Because he's meeting Hulk lah after Avengers 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you take a face value, oh god, that is quite cringe. Tapi when you know the context, oh actually this is a kid with a wish. Okay, never mind then.
Technically correct. Okay. So now, okay, I've known the quips. I might have even done some. So what's the breaking point with Forspoken's one-liners?
They spot up too much. That's the question. Because we already know. Okay, the lady, the lead leader is going to be in a foreign land. A foreign land. Blah blah blah. And it's deadpan. Can I say it's quite deadpan of a one-liner as well? Like, oh, let me get this straight. A beautiful and cruel new magic land. Twisted monsters.
Cheesy as hell.
It's straight up Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Hollywood writing.
It's Tom Holland Spider-Man.
That's what. Yeah.
So I don't know that, but the fact that there is a collective consensus that everybody in the internet have like decided that this kind of dialogue kind of cringe. Everybody's dunking on it. The fact that like we have like voiceovers parodying the whole bit. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
I'm in this Victoria, London, and everybody's dying, and there's a blood moon. Or whatever. The Bloodborne one. I forgot the lines, but Funny West did the funny lines, so shout out to her.
I don't think like I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to do because it is the sekarang kan everybody's loving the Marvel stuff, right? So I get where they're coming from doing like this, but
It feels like they are late to the party in some ways, right?
They are like 1 year late. A year late.
We have past peak Marvel, and then they say, hey, I know how the. Wait a second. Say now that we've mentioned Marvel and Forspoken, let me get this straight. Was Amy Hennig involved in any way with Forspoken? Amy Hennig. The person behind Uncharted. She made Uncharted and then she gone to EA for Star Wars and then left.
Yes.
Oh, no one.
Anything is okay.
Because Uncharted also is a very creepy game. They have those kind of self-awareness, like how many people we killing today. something along the lines.
Yeah. I remember that in Uncharted 3.
Yeah, she did Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted Golden Abyss. Oh, excuse me, she's also on Battlefield Hardline. Oh yeah.
I mean, there's no quips in Battlefield. There's no quips in Battlefield Online. That's
Okay.
quite
so-
right. Yeah.
So she's not.
Like silly
she's-
reloads.
The silly reels, yeah.
Okay, silly. And then she's also credited for Forspoken. So, okay, she does not involve in any Marvel project. No, wait, I'm misremembering because she is only recently involved with a Marvel
Yeah, recently
project.
hired. So yeah, memang.
The new Skydance thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the one behind her.
Yeah, the secret project. Yeah, the new secret project.
Yep. She is working on a Marvel game. But so is this Forspoken? It's just her like stretching up. I can do Marvel writing. Let's try on this one.
I guess it works.
I guess so. I mean, let's see how Western Isekai Forspoken goes because I think who's the girl again? Who's the protagonist? Is it Freya?
Freya.
Yeah, I think might has misspoken with this statement, or maybe it gone viral in a good way. I don't know, but let's see. This game getting delayed. It's not coming out this year, so take your time with your quips.
No, it's just Frey. Freya is the Noctis punya wife. Her name is Frey.
Oh, Frey. Okay.
Freya
There
is
you go.
the Noctis wife, yeah, of FF15. God, we're already confusing it already.
Wasn't Freya is also a character in Final Fantasy 9?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
It's popular name because of the Norse mythology
Yeah.
relation, I think.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. Yo.
Speaking of delays, I think that's the cue.
Yeah. Yep. We have part. I have no idea how many parts have we done this in the last
That delays
100?
happen.
15 episodes. Yeah, 15 episodes. We've done this the same bit since the start of the year. So yeah, 15. This is, I guess we can call it game delays episode 116. Forspoken already announced that's delayed next year, so we can skip that. All right, so the next 4 games that's getting delayed into 2023. Thank goodness. It's Fire Axis Marvel. Oh, this is a Marvel title. Fire Axis Midnight Sun. Yeah.
Speaking of Marvel, God.
But the best part, they showcase like 3 trailers. Oh, here's Iron Man. Here's Doctor Strange. Here's a delay. Here's Iron Man. Here's Doctor Strange. Here's a delay.
No, the funny thing is that the game was supposed to launch in March, right? Announced a delay, and then they appear around the not E3, the Summer Game Fest. Look at this trailer, saying that it's coming out on October, and then another delay, and then they're gonna show something this September at the Marvel and Disney thing showcase, whatever. So yeah, keep on showing, I guess, and then announce another delay.
Next up, Spider-Man. Yeah, it's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and then the next thing they post is we're delaying this game.
One more delay. One more.
That's sad, but okay. Take your time. Next is Ubisoft's Avatar games getting delayed as well. It's supposed to launch on the same month as the movie coming out.
Okay, hold on a second. Why is this here?
Because I don't know. It's by the devs of the Division devs. So
No. I made this point because I believe we have a good long 10-minute conversation about blue aliens.
Oh yeah, before the movie as well. And then they get late. Yeah, I remember it like 2 episodes ago. And now,
you guys walk me through the weirdness that is James Cameron blue aliens.
Yeah. That was that you have to understand. That was before the delay. Now it got delayed because thanks to the recent Ubisoft conference, financial conference. Yeah, this game should have been the second game out of the two upcoming Ubisoft originals that's coming out. And now it's just Skull and Bones. So good luck to that game.
Good luck.
May your tanjak be strong.
You can play as a Malay pirate.
Malay pirate.
I had to watch the live stream to just see that one person full tanjak baju Melayu and stuff. Just to make sure, because I try and look it up, nobody knows. There is no instance in the internet of Scarlet and Bull's tanjak.
I think they don't even call tanja. I think.
Yeah, I don't call it Tanja, I think.
I think we can make like our clothing be the Samsung JT from Tadika Bujanapo.
The mat chill out, all black.
Oh,
What?
kasih. I mean that's the generic historical Malay outfit in my mind.
Yeah.
All black.
All blacks. Stick him at New Zealand, stole it from us.
We are all people of the sea at one point of time, so
Orang laut.
let's put it as shared somehow shared traditions.
That heritage.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay. I'll take back that too. Okay, so next is this game. It's by Warner Brothers, and some lady
I don't think she's involved at this point, but
she's just crashing in the check.
It's still her legacy, but just
She's just crashing in the check, tapi it's still her legacy.
Everybody pretends she doesn't exist, but money keeps going to her. So so some people can say, yeah, let's go and enjoy this, and some people will stomp on their foot, and understandably so.
It's
Hogwarts Legacy?
Yep, Hogwarts Legacy. It's releasing now on, is it March or February? February, yes, it's February 23. Yeah.
School's out.
Ironically, that is actually the last month of SPM. So technically, it is school's out. But I don't think the kids, the SPM kids want to play Hogwarts Legacy after Harvest SPM anyway.
Yeah, because you start off as a 5th year. Straight up. You start. Imagine imagine rolling up to school and suddenly say, hey, you are at the final year now because of history and story reasons. And now you're gonna take the exam at the end of the year. Good luck. Enjoy school life. What the hell?
SPM kids be like, I play games to escape, not to relive life.
If you think Harry Potter had it rough, that he had to go through a school life and then deal with whatever magical abominations that suddenly plague his world, instead of just being a regular wizard student, is that the word? Whatever. Imagine being this person who's enrolled at Hogwarts earlier on, who have to like, hey, you have 1 year of schooling, good luck. And then face whatever, like, was it what? They imply a revolution or something?
Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, one more tangent. This is a funny tangent. Do you know, in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, all across the world, there's only 10 wizard schools. So it means for Asia, this is the funny part. For Asia, there's only one school. And do you know how they count Asia? Yeah, I think it's around Japan. And the best part is for us, the whole of Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, so China, South Korea, North Korea as well, and India. That's the only school for wizards in Japan.
Okay, is it implying that there are not many wizards around Asia, that we just have one school?
No, we have Pondok Bomo. It doesn't count.
That's the thing. I believe that in the wizarding world, there is other sects of wizardry that are not like mainstream. We are at the
wizard.
We are wizards at the Pondok. We do what? Shaman.
Shaman.
Oh my god.
Thought Bomo, we do like what's that? We have our JoJo stands. I forgot the Malay word for that. Saka. Saka is the JoJo stands. That's us. We have that power.
Shaking my head. We are making more world building than J.K. Rowling does. Shaking my head.
Yeah, she's bad at it. She just thinks about British and British people and not everyone else in the world. But yeah, I rather that the somehow the people who are Warner Brothers who have the IP, right, somehow they make that limitation that what do you say, that screw up as a good way to like flesh out the wizarding world, to say, hey, maybe there are like different kinds of wizardry out there that are not mainstream.
Different school of thoughts, like the Nusantara school of magic.
You can do that, or maybe like have like some parts of the world are basically like full muggles. We don't believe in magic anymore.
Yeah, like Jamaica, they have their own visit school. Maybe like that.
The
actual building.
And then we have like the wizard wars, like different kinds of wizards actually like use their magical powers in different ways. Yeah, we have our JoJo stands. You have your what? Your wands. Good luck.
God. Amazing tangents. Amazing tangents this week.
Now, my favorite thing about Malay weirdness mysticism is that we always have JoJo stands as a thing.
Yep.
That's the best thing.
Membeli saka.
And
we have to serve our stands with chicken and pulut kuning.
And then you can like transfer down the stands from generations. That should be a game, man. That should be a game mechanic. Like your persona, you have to treat them. No, that becomes just Digimon. Never mind.
That's just Digimon.
Never mind.
Moving on.
The final game that's getting delayed is the former EA staff in the game, Outriders. The silence you hear here, the audience, it's our reaction.
Heard of it.
our genuine reaction. Like,
No, the fun part about the announcement of this delay is because they are delaying this game for another game that apparently somehow went faster in development. Like the way it's like, we have one team doing this game, Outriders. It's supposedly a PvE co-op game shooter. Yeah. So then they are working there, and then they have another team just in case. So try and do like maybe prototype some stuff. And whatever they prototype, it was said to be a PvP game. And apparently its development on there has been going so well to the point that, hey, maybe we can release that game this year. Raiders, how about we push it to next year? Because this one as they showed at the Game Awards, we are aiming to be this big game. Oh, look at this, enabled by Nexon money.
Okay, I have some like honest opinion. Outriders look like a giant great value Star Wars.
You know what?
Do you know why?
You know. Do you know?
No way. Because Anan, the head of the studio, Embark Studios, is actually Peter Sutherland, formerly at EA.
Oh, okay.
Specifically DICE.
Specifically DICE, yes.
The developers of Star Wars Battlefront. No, not the good one.
The two Battlefronts.
The not good ones.
It's like, this is legally not Battlefront.
Yep, legally not Battlefront. Basically, yeah, I think it is.
I wouldn't be surprised that whatever new... I think they are running Unreal, right? But regardless, I'm not surprised if a lot of their tech and the way they like try to make their games have a lot of like roots from whatever they did.
It looks very Battlefront. Because you can play third person and first person, and large scale combat with many players being grunts. Very
I mean, it's totally probably the best thing is to keep it. Let's keep. Don't be too hype on this too much, because it could be the next big thing, or it could be just another typical live service game that dies on year one. So we'll see where it goes.
Like I don't know, the Carling 2.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned Anthem.
And Anthem, at least 2 years. It survived one Christmas. It survived one Christmas.
Enough to have a Christmas event, right?
Yeah, so there is 2 years. There is 2 years at least.
And then Christmas decorations never left.
Never left, yeah.
Maybe I exaggerate that, but still, the point remains.
Forever Christmas 2018. Apalagi, what was that game by Cliff Bleszinski before he just quits video games altogether?
Lawbreakers.
Yep, and that's it. Yep, all the way died within the first year.
Which is a shame, because Lawbreakers as a game, it's solid.
Solid.
It's just
it's a shame that it tries to be Overwatch.
Yeah. Because that was around 2016, 2017, right? Every shooter wants to be an Overwatch. Every shooter needs a hero. Because everyone wants a hero. No. There any new hero shooters these days? But come to think of it, are there anyone making more hero shooters?
Wait, let me think. I think there is one.
Is it the Amazon one, the latest and last to be?
I think that's the last one.
That one, yeah.
I cannot remember that Amazon game's name. But it was an Amazon game studio game.
Yeah, is it the one yang got released and unreleased? Is it that one?
That one's different.
That one. Yeah, that one.
Oh, joy. Let me check. It's Crucible, isn't it?
Crucible.
Oh my god, that is a terrible name. Because it reminds you.
Yep.
No, you know why the name's terrible? Because it reminds you of another game. It reminds me of Destiny Crucible, the PvP mode.
Yes.
What the heck?
Also a hero. Technically, it's a hero mode. Oh no, it actually got after it unreleased and then it got shelved as well.
Yalah, after unreleased, of course.
Unreleased, shelf.
I mean, that's the logical thing to do. What they're gonna do? Release it back?
No.
I mean, it's better than what Evolve. Evolve became stage 2 and then stillbirth.
Stillbirth.
Because after that free-to-play update, it went quietly. There was no announcement. It just fade away.
Never fade away. Oh wait, wrong game.
And then what's the? I think Epic had a hero shooter too, but they killed it.
I'm not saying it's more MOBA than hero shooter.
Yeah, it's more MOBA, yeah. But the good thing is they released the assets for free, so which is a good thing.
So any student hopeful to make a hero shooter, you can now.
Wait, you say that, but then, but as any weird shady developer flip those assets and make it their own for their own commercial game?
I never think of that. I don't think so.
I wonder why.
I don't know because I'm not too familiar with the assets. With I think the game's called Paragon, is it?
Yeah, Paragon. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Paragon.
At least that was memorable.
I think there are some asset flips from Paragon. They take Paragon.
Yeah. I think there's, tapi it doesn't even dapat any stand.
Yeah, the thing about the Paragon art style is you can make a knockoff. What was the PS5 launch game again?
Destruction All Stars?
No. The sword one.
Oh, Naraka Blade Point?
No, the other one.
Not Demon Souls. What?
No.
More input on the data. We'll zero in. What is it?
Melee is melee game. Godfall, yeah. You can make a knockoff Godfall with Paragon asset.
Well,
Yeah.
I believe. I think someone made like a Godfall knockoff.
You
if I
know what?
remember.
You know what?
why?
That work. Apa the art style of Paragon is kind of like generic enough that it can fit to any games. And I mean it's legal to do so. They made it free, right?
Yeah.
So go ham with it. The fact that we cannot identify a Paragon asset flip is already good enough. Hey.
No. So I guess that's it for games releasing next year. And that's it for the podcast.
Good luck for another hectic February next year.
I don't see it to be my problem.
Hey.
He says as if I think all of it. All of it is your problem.
Somewhere in a developer's office, hey, look at the October release. Everybody is releasing this time. You know what? How about this time we talk to the publisher? Let's ask. This is a good chance to delay. Bring more time. We can release it like what? In the middle of February? Nobody gonna do that. Parallel zoom out at parallel different offices of the developers all saying the same thing. And then every time, and then we look at all the October games delayed to February. Well, sue us. So what's on the thumbnail?
Why?
Yeah, something white. Okay.
Something never
Okay,
happened.
I was about to suggest Putin, but I don't think.
That's the thing. I wanted to make that joke because of the meme, but then no, that has been cancelled for now.
No, not
Or
this time.
forever even.
Just put the emit.
We put the emit rather, yeah. Not gonna lie, it was a consideration, but then no, cannot.
Nope, not since the incident.
Oh no, yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can put Fallout.
Yeah, put Fallout.
Walt Disney in the
Walt Disney, yes, Walt Disney in the jar. There's no context, yes.
Walt Disney in the jar. The weirdest part is it's not that the more horrific head in a jar kind of look, but rather the anime jar.
Yes. Oh no.
Is there a Walt Disney figure?
Oh, thank goodness no.
You know, you can't trust Disney anymore. They can do anything. Walt Disney, no, I forgot to put figure. But anyway, what else?
I guess a dragon. Just a dragon for no reason. No, a low poly dragon.
I mean, if you say that, there's only one there's only one answer. PS1 Spyro.
Yes. A low poly dragon. Yes.
Also, good news, there is a Walt Disney figure.
Oh no.
Holding hands with Mickey Mouse.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Disney, but I don't care about you anymore.
I mean, you're still in the cryo sleep, apa?
You will wake up.
You will
wake
wake another 100
eventually.
years. Yeah, in 2020, what? 2020, 274. Yeah, 2274.
Yeah, I won't be around when you wake up, so no worries.
2274. So long to wake up.
So, social links and what's coming up on the website.
All right. I have been Daniel, and you can follow me on Twitter at FL4KY. That's Flaky. I have 2 reviews already out. One for the very good Roller Draw, and the Spider-Man Remaster for PC. And for the next time we will be talking, I think we'll be talking about Saints Row. No, not the Saints Row from the 360. No, the new Saints Row.
It's still from 2016.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's launching literally in 2 days time at the time recording. Shaking my head.
okay. No, I was confused with that game that shall not be named for whatever reason.
No,
Okay,
no,
never mind.
No,
never
not that
mind.
one.
Okay.
Okay. Anan?
Yeah, you can also find me on Twitter and drop near DR4UPN1R, DR4UPN1R. Upcoming review. Oh yeah, creative deck. The GC7, yeah. Like in a few weeks, 1 or 2 weeks. Stay tuned. Meck.
And I have been Amirul Mekronos Ashraf, MECKRONOS. Find me on Twitter there. The review for the Acer Nitro XV34. XV34.
Blah, blah, blah.
See you. I forgot the name. Whatever the name is, the 34 ultra wide monitor will be coming to GamerMaters.com soon. And I hope you will be hearing it before we are there, but I think we can say that we will be at
AMG. Mangaki.
Animangaki ANG 2022. So I don't think you'll recognize us, and that's okay, but we'll be around to report after that. So
We will bring 4 buttons for no reason.
shenanigans will be a thing, and we'll report back. And if somehow you have seen the shenanigan live on, not live on stream, like live in IRL, so just be happy and laugh along with the rides. And yay, hey, that's Dialogue, the Game Matters podcast, and
No, wow, this is so expensive.
Wait, how much was the ticket to Animagaki?
36 each day.
Per day? Oh.
So it's 69. For 2 days, yeah. For 2 days it will be 69.
69.
at least that's cheaper than the trip to Disneyland.
Yeah, that's cheaper, yep.
Not today, Mr. Disney, not today.